Hello, welcome back to the fish locker out on the shore. Now it is a fantastic day, it's just stunning. Look. Got another set of massive spring tides again today, so we're out to see what we can find. We've got another hour and a half of the ebb, so I'm going to work the tide down. I'm going to walk along the low tide line, along an area of shoreline as the tide goes out. And then when it gets to low tide, turn around and come back. Just see what we can find. I'm excited, but oh my word, it's just a stunning day. Working along a little piece of crevice like this, you can just see exactly what we're looking for. You're just looking in all the little cracks and the crannies and the holes, because that is where the crabs and the lobsters are hiding. Now this is quite high up on the shoreline, so I'm not expecting there to be much here, but it just shows you exactly what I'm talking about. You're just looking in all these little cracks. Nope, but here's one. Can get it out of there, it's a spiky one. There you go, look. Big female spider. Oh, big female spider crab. There's quite a fancy guy under there, can you see him? Yeah, look at it. They're incredible, aren't they, those spiny starfish? All of those little legs, all of those little tiny legs feed a mouth that's right in the centre of there. Right, two things here. First one, hiding there, is another. Thought you were being sneaky, didn't you? Another monster great spider crab. But up in there, I don't know if you can see it, there's an edible crab. What you do is you just take your hook, just get around the opposite side of it, and just very gently work them out, look, just like that. Sadly, one claw, and I think this one's probably just about minimum landing size, but with only one claw, there probably wouldn't even be enough meat on that for a decent sandwich. We'll let him go back. See you later, mate. Where's that guy gone? Oh, there. Yeah. A big female. See, it's a female by that big pad she's got underneath there, and because these claws are really small. Male's claws will be like that big. These are egg cases from a bullhouse. And here's some more, look. We'll hold it up like this. You can see the creature inside, can't you? You see that little tail wiggling? There is a little tail moving just in there. I do love little areas like this. Little areas where all the shells congregate. There's just every other little type. Queenie cockles, limpets, flatwinkles. I know there must be gaper clams around here. Quite a few of them. Oh, a little tiny baby scallop. Still alive, that one. get put back in water. It really is a little tiny one, isn't it? Oh, there's a scallop shell as well. Get that hitchhiker off its back. Might help it out. Yeah, all I'm doing is I'm looking around in all the little gullies and crevices, because if there's anything that's been washed up onto the shore, that's where you'll find it. That's what we're looking for. Oh, fantastic. Got a few hitchhikers on his back. Oh, I picked one up as well. Yep. It's these what have been his demise. What happens is in rough weather, these act as like a sail. So the tide and the waves pick these up and drag them closer to shore. There's one there. See what I mean? Look, all these empty shells that have been washed up in here. Yeah, it's good and solid. Perfect. Oh, is it alive? It is open. Oh, there we go. See, it slammed shut. That is a monster. That is an absolutely massive scallop. There's one. A little tiny one, look. See how they clap? Get that seaweed off his back. It's that seaweed what's ruined him. What's dragged him in. Yeah. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, that is an absolute stunner. Can you see that moving around there? The long-legged spider crab. Little decorator crabs, aren't they? Look. It just looks like, put him down there and it just looks like a piece of seaweed. I do like seeing these. That's the anchor. And these little rivulets on the side, I'm assuming must be for stability. But yeah, there's a big kelp front. This here is sugar kelp. There's loads of these around today, them bullhuss eggs. There's one, there's one, there's one. There's one. There's quite a few prawns. Oh, if you can see it there, there's a brittle star. And quite a large male furrowed crab. Look at that little guy there. Clapping. Yeah, look. There's a sea urchin. There's another sea urchin. And there is a little male edible crab. Some little tiny cushion stars. So much life under just one rock. Incredible, isn't it? Gently put them back. Whenever you lift a rock, you need to make sure you put it back. But just do so very gently. Oh, what a winner! Thought it was an empty shell. Just give it a kick with my boot. It's carrying quite a bit of seaweed, that one, isn't it? Little tiny crab hidey hole. Aha! That guy just clapped. Just clapped next to my foot. Oh, he's got a slipper limpet on his back. Oh, fantastic. Doing really well on them. Oh, there's got enough crabs under there. Looks like a female velvet. Yep, carrying eggs. Got a little rockling flapping around. My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cushion stars. It's all going on under here, isn't it? Just get it put back up. There also is a very little. I'll pick that one up to show you. That there is a tompot blenny. Can survive quite happily out of water as long as they stay damp and cool, so they'll be alright under there. Now that's a rare shell, isn't it? It's like Pac-Man. See him down the back of there? Big old velvet crab. Another meaty guy there, isn't it? Stay out of trouble. You see that guy down there running around? He's a hungry fella, isn't he? Get off. Come on. This guy has just nearly squirted in my face. What size is that for a clam? What an absolute monster that is. Don't even know what these are. I'll research the proper name for them. I just know them as like a hard shell clam. Yeah, what a... Where's... It is very heavy. Put him back where I found him. But yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, I had to get wet for it, but it's worth it. Well, that was fantastic. Look at them. Got some absolute stunners. That one there especially, she is gorgeous. Got 11 in total. A couple of absolute monsters. 11 in total. There was a couple of like tiny ones. I don't know about you, but 11, I think 10 sounds like a better number. Coincidentally, here in Cornwall, the minimum landing size for scallops is 10 centimetres. So I'll show you here. That one is just over 10 centimetres. So I think I'm going to put the smallest one back and we'll keep 10. I'm starting to get a little bit cold now, so we'll wrap up and we'll cook those in a bit. Your lucky day, lad. It was such a lovely day today, and James has just broken up from school. We decided that we'll bring the scallops out and we'll cook them up on the beach. So I've just got a little fire going from offcuts of pallets from the fish locker workshop. God, it is stunning, isn't it? And Hannah is going to take over. I've mentioned before about these scallops. When you find them on the shore, they want to be tight shut like that. If they're open, they're dead. You don't know how long they've been dead for, so they're no good to keep. So you need to find them tight shut. There you go. Of the scallop. That is the disc of mussel, this is the frill, that there is the roe or the coral. Now this method, actually, I've done this a couple of times before. I originally got it from Joe PK. I used to just scoop them all out and then separate them, but if you get hold of the stomach and the sack all together, you should be able to pull it all off. And it leaves the disc of mussel just like that. Now I am going to separate this orange coral as well and eat that, but the rest of this you can either, if you're cooking them at home, you can make it into stock or you can use it as bait. We're just going to return it to the rock pools. With the fire dying down to coals, almost ready to cook on. See, I've cleaned all the scallops off and we'll just have the mussel and the roe.
Ready?
What are you going to do?
So, into each one we're going to put some garlic.
A little bit of crazy garlic. No.
Okay. And then a chunk of butter into each one.
A little bit of Cornish butter in each one.
This is just, honestly, cooking things in shells is revolutionary.
That butter's melted fast, hasn't it?
I know, I was trying to be all like time saving and get it prepared, and now I can't even pick that bit up. I'll have to cut some more in a minute. Some parsley. And then...
So, they do look stunning. A little bit of extra colour, isn't it?
John's going to have some hot sauce in his. How many would you like hot sauce in?
3, please.
3. I'm going to go with these 3, okay?
Go.
And then I thought, seeing as I've suddenly got this newfound love for strong trees,
Trees.
I had some Parmesan left over from our lobster mac and cheese, so I thought I'd try some in a couple.
Right, I'll just keep it away from man. That devil cheese.
I mean, I don't mind Parmesan if it was on like a bolognese, so I thought, why not try it?
2, 3.
I'll go 3 as well then.
There you go.
Obviously the wind picks up as I'm spreading up cheese dust. There we go.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm just gonna spread all these coals out so we've got a nice even bed, and then we'll get them on. This is exceptionally hot. So what I've got is I'm just using these as like my makeshift tongs. Of course the wind just blows up right now.
Look at them sizzling already.
So it's red hot, I can feel it through my glove. That's why I've got this little rock here as a shield for my knees, because my knees were getting red hot. So I might need a little bit of jiggling round to get these last ones on. Just fits. I'm down to cool.
These are just about ready to come off. John turned them, so I'm just going to give them a little squeeze of lemon. Just straight in my cup.
You got a little cut on your finger, have you?
This was a whole loaf of bread, but there's been a little seagull in the bag.
Was there a seagull in the bag?
It was me.
It was you. They are stunning. That Parmesan cheese has blackened a couple of them.
Straight away, should I?
But it's a learning process, isn't it? It's the first time we've done it. I think that one, and that one are. I guess I'll have that bit then. It's only sand.
Send me that little bit there.
Like I was saying, I think that one, and that one are the spicy ones.
I don't know. I think that one had cheese in.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I'm making
What are you making?
an Optimus Prime.
An Optimus Prime. Verdict with the cheese?
Can't taste it.
This is a chili one. Hot.
There's a big test and I have to use a big wood sack.
Oh, delicious.
I'll taste it a little bit.
Spicy. Delicious. Yours is. I might try a little bit of bread in that juice. Yeah, it's spicy than I thought it was going to be. When we had it last time with that spicy sauce, it wasn't half as spicy.
Yes, it is. Is it matured?
Or I've just turned into a
Oh my
wimp.
god. That is like heaven. Is it too parmesan-y for you?
Still a little bit too cheesy for me. You alright over there? Do you want to try one of these?
A little bit of scallop?
Yeah, we want to try a little lick test. Taste test? No. Okay. Well, I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to get some scallops down my neck. I'll see you back in a second. Oh. I'd saved some juice in a shell to show you. And as I've turned the camera on, Hannah's snuck it out behind my back. I just thought I'll save that little bit to show everyone on the camera. Turn me back and Hannah's had it.
This one might have some.
Right. This is my favourite part so far. Is a little bit of crusty bread. And you can see the butter, garlic, butter and chilli juice at the bottom. Just like that. It is absolutely incredible.
I'm fully going in for the lick when you turn the camera off.
Yeah. I think the last time that we did this, they didn't cook us quick and they didn't cook us hot. But that was because most of the wood that I used was softwood, pine and that. A lot of this was silver birch, so the fire seemed to be hotter, which they cook quicker, which is another reason why I think the shell's blackened. Now, one of the things I noticed is the roe, the coral. Some people don't like it because of the texture. In the ones that it blackened, it toughened it up a little bit so it was a little bit more chewy, and I think it gave it a better texture. So yeah, that was absolutely delicious. Yes. Mopping up the last of it.
I'm still making fish yet. Because I haven't finished his head.
And we have dessert as well, don't we, James?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some.
it?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I've done the washing up, and
First time for everything.
yeah, first time for everything. And what have we got for dessert, James?
Easter egg.
Easter eggs.
Little bugs and bees.
Easter in a day or two. How many days? Sunday? Couple of 3 days. So we're gonna have some Easter eggs. Which one do you want?
A ladybird.
And which one can I have, James?
Yet another bee.
I can have a bee. Okay. I can get it out with my fat fingers. Help me.
It's Hoppy's the face.
You're gonna have sand all over that.
What? It's Hoppy's the face.
Yeah. Well, we're going to enjoy our Easter eggs. I hope you've enjoyed joining us, or you enjoyed joining me on the shore and the cook-up. And what do we say, James?
Bye for the Christmas stuff.
See you later.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.